Alright, guys, so this one's called Red Flag Ronnie. This is the fake ass guy that's calling into the, whatever the fuck that show is, ICMA or something like that. I don't fucking know. Who cares? But, anyways, this is what we're going to talk about. Red Flag Ronnie, which is a fake account that this ICMA guy made to get views for his channel.
First things first. Ictmail, thank you for letting me on your show earlier. Sorry I flew a little off the handle.
They ain't gonna be friends very much longer. Like, they don't stay friends. Yeah, this is the last friendly post probably to this guy from this point on.
That guy didn't really like him that much. And I'm glad I didn't, because I still don't like him that much. But I do like you. You're a pretty nice guy. I can still be your rowdy friend.
If that's okay with you.
You won't be friends. You turn on him pretty quickly because he's a dumbass. The ICMA guy who made a fake person to get views for his channel and totally took the whole thing off this Kiely girl that's missing still.
I'm just playing. You see, in this Kiely Rodney case, this weird Ronnie guy who came out of nowhere, he's like, hey, I'm a park ranger for drugs. Who, me? Innocent Ronnie? From around here where the girl went missing? Oh, yes. I just know all the knowledge about around here. Yeah, my partying days are over. Did I mention my name's Ronnie? I have 3 children, but boy, do I know about all the cocaine and partying around here. My partying days are over. I haven't partied since 2012 or 16, but man, do I know all about that party that happened last week. That old Ronnie. I know all about that party last week. Do you want to know how I know? I went to a party in the same spot a decade ago.
Like, before they left. Like, they left around, like, 10:30 or 11.
Darn, another 10:30 or 11. Shoot, there's a lot of 10:30s around here.
It started to grow really big, I would say around 10 to 10:30.
Holy crap, another 10:30. It's almost like she is the cousin.
So before that, like, I would guess, like, around 8 or 9, she was already drunk.
Dang, Ronnie, did your cousins tell you that? Well, I don't know how your mysterious cousins that weren't there yet seen that, but I damn sure do see Sammy seeing that.
Because supposedly she had gotten there around 9, something like that, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes, his cousins who don't know who she is at all whatsoever that went to that party knew exactly when the girl they don't know got there.
And how the cousins
When
spoke
they saw her,
to...
she
I
was
mean,
already-
that makes a fucking lot of sense. Like, okay, so your people that didn't graduate, like your older people that come to the party. So his cousins are older people. They didn't graduate that year. At least that's not what has come out. And so they would not have a fucking clue who most of these people at this party was. So why would they just, for some reason, just pay attention to this one girl? Doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Unless you're trying to get views, ICMA. And I don't know if that's your name, but that's your name for the rest of your life, as far as I'm concerned.
If she was drunk.
Well, I'll be damned, Ronnie. Your cousins were in the wrong time, at the right and wrong place. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, but I asked them, I was like, did you guys know her? Like, were you guys friends with her? But they had no type of connection with her whatsoever.
Yeah, the 2 cousins.
No connection whatsoever. You just heard him say it. No connection whatsoever, but they followed and watched this girl the whole time, is what he says. Yeah, it's all bullshit. This whole fucking story's bullshit. This ICMA guy made this fucking character up.
That probably don't exist, that don't know her. In a party of 600 people, when she got there, they were like, look, there's the girl that we don't know. She is drunk. Ah, yes, she must have stuck out like a sore thumb. Who does she think she is coming to this party drinking at this party where everyone's drinking? Weird.
But yeah, but for sure, those other drugs were definitely there. So.
Man, this mysterious Ronnie and the Meg and the Sammy, woo, they seem like they really know each other pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't know if she participated, but it'd be unfortunate if she did because with cocaine, you can't tell what it's laced with because a lot of the coke out here is not pure cocaine.
See, this is what makes me think you're so full of fucking shit, motherfucker. The cocaine, and it's just not the same cocaine. It's laced, the cocaine is. Do you know somebody that came there with cocaine, motherfucker? It sounds like you do know somebody that came there with cocaine and gave it to someone they shouldn't have gave it to.
And then if you're combining that with maybe...
Yeah, because he's the only person that said it, that cocaine was there. I haven't heard anybody else, like with this, as far as the story goes, saying that there was cocaine there. So that's kind of fucking... He's the only person saying that. It just makes his story sound better. So Ikma here gets more views on his channel.
Some shrooms or drinking, smoking weed.
Ah, yes, all the 1030s. Yeah, just like Meg when she got out of the car. It's like, whoa, bong rips to the face. Like, no, I don't want to. All these bong rips. And then Sammy, oh yes, so wild. All these drugs I'd never heard of before. Like, why are you at our party? Get those drugs away. You full of shit, too.
When people come up here, because I stay close to the area. I'm really close to it.
Well, that's good to know. You're really, really close to this area where she went missing. How convenient is that?
There's a dispensary right off the freeway where I live.
Oh, there's a dispensary where they sell weed? Do you shove bong rips in people's faces afterwards? That's what happened to Meg.
And when people go up there, they stop at the dispensary. And they buy hella stuff there. And then...
Oh, really? I bet it's older guys, right? It's older. You don't know these other girls. You don't know Sammy. You don't know Meg. You don't know Kiely. But you're about to probably say something about older guys and, like, getting them to do bong rips, right?
There was a video clip that we saw, and there was I guess the friend had said that, like, you know, there were some guys there that, like, I guess, like, were kind of forcibly making her smoke a bong or whatever, or take bong rips. Yeah, I don't know.
See, that's bullshit, because that's not what she said. She said people were trying to get her to take bong rips. This Ikma guy just said they were forcing her to take them. She didn't actually take them from the way her story plays out. They were trying to get her to do it, not forcing her to do it. Totally two different things, and that's what she said, and he just made the story different.
Are guys, like, pursuing the girls there?
But it is basically like, if you got a bunch of older dudes there...
Oh my gosh, I'm a fucking psychic.
A lot of these older dudes, I think they do they don't necessarily force it on them, but they're like, hey, do you want to do some coke? And they're like, yeah.
Listen to this guy. Hey, what about bong rips? Oh, no, the coke? Yeah, the coke. The coke thing that happened, didn't happen, could happen if there was coke. There was coke. You knew about it. Ronnie, whoever the fuck Ronnie is.
Hey, do you want to do some coke? And they're like, yeah, let me tell my friends. And then she go get 2 more of her friends.
Wow, Ronnie, your scenario...
How the fuck would you even know unless you were there, Ronnie? Or you're making up a big-ass story to help your friend get views on his channel.
It's very, very familiar. You know, if someone shows up with some coke, and this one chick has 2 other chick friends, and they're like, sure.
And then he's like, oh, I got the attention of these girls. And then he's just having a good time getting them to do more coke, giving them free coke and all of that.
Go on, Ronnie. Tell us about this scenario about someone possibly going to a party and giving 3 women cocaine. Well, 2 young women and 1 child.
He's looking at it like, oh, I'm getting the attention from the females.
Right.
No matter how old they are.
No matter how old they are? Are you saying that because there was actually a 16-year-old there, or are you still talking hypothetically?
It's dirty. It's a dirty thing, and that's what was really sad is that a lot of the dudes there were older.
Oh, most of the guys there were
How the fuck do you know?
older. Did you see them with your own eyes, or do you call your eyes your cousins? My cousins seen them. These old men, not me. Even though I'm talking like I'm the one who seen them.
They weren't young like that.
How did word spread out? Because I heard, like, it was, like, Snapchat or, like, some other stuff.
So I asked my cousins how they heard about it, and they said it started going around Sierra College, like, maybe a month or 2 before it happened. They heard about it from other people on campus, and they're saying, hey, you gonna go? And then they got the address, and they just planned to go. It just spread word everywhere. Like,
darn those cousins of yours getting into mischief.
They were hearing about it. I didn't know about the whole possible people coming from San Francisco. I don't know about that.
You know who else mentioned really far out locations that were like, that's kind of weird? Sammy did. Really weird, an 18-year-old girl and a 30-year-old guy with 3 babies just knows about this campus party shit.
I do know it hit all the way in Sierra College, which is... And no, I was not there.
Well, I'll be darned, y'all.
Yeah, you were either there or you're still faking your story for your friend to get more views.
Case closed. Ronnie said he wasn't there.
No, my wife would kill me.
All right, yeah.
Bro, my wife would kill me if I went and done coke with fucking kids, dude. Well, hopefully she'd fucking divorce your ass.
You know, but they saw her.
Yeah. They've already spoken with the police and told them everything they know, but there wasn't much that they could have said that was different than many other people there.
Who, Sammy and Megs, or your fake ass cousins?
Because a lot of the people there just said, yeah, I saw her around because she was, like they told me, they said when they did see her, she was walking back and forth. Like she was talking to this person, talking to that person, so they just kind of figured, oh, she has a lot of friends.
What are these so-called cousins doing, bruh? You think it's special that someone's walking around at a party? Y'all said it was huge. The biggest one ever imagined. So crazy. The only fucking people I've heard say that is fucking Megs, Sammy, and this random Ronnie dude out of fucking left field. But this one...
I'm starting to think this party was, like, really small. Like, really small. Like, where's the pictures of 300 people having a party? Where is it? Why ain't there more pictures? Where's a picture of this girl at this party? Because I haven't seen it yet. Apparently there is one. But where is it? Somebody show it to me. If you got the picture, send it to me on Facebook or my Instagram. My Instagram is DA.NNY6211. Send it there.
Tiny ass little girl walking around is like, oh my god, do you see this girl walking around talking to me? Like, what the fuck is she doing?
You know, but if she didn't know those people, well, she sure acted like it, or she was friendly.
So now what, Ronnie? Did your cousins just like sit there and be like, look at this girl being so friendly with everyone? You know, I think it's funny that he's not mentioning anything about the Sammy girl, since the Sammy girl was with her and stuck together like a little pair. Y'all all full of shit.
How many people do you think were there?
My cousin said there was...
That's a fucking good point, because the Sammy girl said she was with her pretty much the whole night. Yet, this guy with the fake cousins is saying he's seen her by herself, but talking to random people throughout the night. So she wasn't with Sammy. She was just walking around talking to random people throughout the whole night. But Sammy says she was with her the whole night. Yeah, this was just a fucking douchebag guy making up a fucking story for this guy to get more views on his videos.
At least over 300 people there. Like three, yeah, it was packed.
Who does that sound like?
It grew to be way, way larger than ever expected. It just blew up. Like, it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed, and I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties.
What are the odds? Ronnie's been to a lot of these parties too. He's pretty social as well. He knows a lot about coke.
That's why it's like, and there was a bunch of kids there. Like, there was a bunch of kids from school there, but like...
There was a bunch of kids from school there? What school do you go to, 30-year-old guy who has 3 kids?
It was mixed with older adults who had the drugs.
Never heard an adult go, man, there were so many older adults with drugs. That doesn't sound like something an adult says.
And my cousins, I'm just going to say, were one of the older group that had the stuff. And my cousins are...
This dude is so full of fucking shit.
25 and 26 years old.
Well, Ronnie just told us that his cousins were there with the cocaine. Wow.
So then you start swapping, you're hanging out with other people, and they're like, oh, you got this? Yeah, you want some? Come over here.
Well, that's pretty crazy because that's exactly what Sammy said about her and Kiely. Yeah, we're going back, we're swapping drinks, and I drank everything she drank. I'm not Ronnie's cousin, but I did everything he's saying.
Right.
There's a lot of people there, so it's kind of hard to keep track of one person. Like everyone's kind of.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. My cousins came, and they had cocaine and hung out with 3 girls, but wasn't my cousins. No, sir. There was lots of people there with cocaine, a whole bunch. Even if it was just my cousins, I'm gonna say a whole bunch of people, because that makes it harder to find out who had the cocaine that may have killed someone.
Mingling amongst each other, so you can get lost in the crowd. And I don't know if anyone.
I mean, that is a fucking good way to look at it. The cocaine that may have killed someone.
Really paying attention to her like that.
Oh, really? No one was paying attention to her except for your cousins because they apparently know every fucking move she made.
But it's sad that it happened. It's sad that it happened.
But it's sad that it happened.
But it's sad that it happened. I don't.
You just fucking told on yourself, you dumb fuck.
And I don't. But it is crazy how there's that many people there and no one saw it.
It's sad that it happened. Yeah, that's something you wouldn't say.
Nobody had to see nothing now. You just fucking told on yourself. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
Saw her leave.
Nobody's really.
Or nothing. That I just don't believe that. I know somebody had to see her leave.
Maybe it was your cousins.
Because my cousins were telling me they think that.
Because me and my cousins, you and your cousins were there? Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go. You and me and my cousins. Not just my cousins, but me and my cousins.
Are you the person that drove the car and got rid of the car? Because it sounds like it.
But based off how drunk they saw her.
Oh, really? That's weird that your cousins seen her all like that, so drunk. Man, Sammy's really starting to sound like your cousin.
Yeah.
That they think that she couldn't have drove, so she passed out in her car, like went to sleep in the car, maybe someone got in her car.
You see how Sammy and the cousins are really starting to be one now? They say everything the same. One person knows her, one person doesn't fucking know her. Sammy was with her the whole time and don't know shit that happened.
Or she asked for a ride, someone to drive her car for her.
Man, Ronnie, your cousins should really be detectives. Hell, they're probably out here trying to be detectives right now to solve this mystery.
Like, there was no way she could have drove. Like, that would have been asking for an accident. That's how drunk she was. Like,
Said Sammy and the cousins that don't exist and Ronnie, who is not even fucking really Ronnie. Yeah, we know.
there's no way she could have gotten in the car and be like, okay, I'm only 10 minutes away. And like, no, there was no way.
Oh, really? There was no way? Why was there no way? Guy who doesn't know who she is or any of the other people? Yeah, you're fucking busted, bruh.
She was pretty drunk.
Texas, hey, how you doing?
Oh, not bad. Hey, I don't believe a word that last guy said.
Tell him, Bubba.
He was there.
Oh, you think he was at the party?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Well, good luck trying to explain this shit. I don't think it's possible. And the Mexican border's kind of far away from where you're at.
Like, if you're 24 or 25 years old and you're hanging around a 16-year-old, even if you don't know she's 16, I'm just using her as an example because she was 16. But remember, like, her friend was 18. So it's not to be, there's some people that are just older. But if you have like a 25, 26-year-old and you happen to give a 16, 17-year-old that type of stuff, you're going to be in trouble.
Yep. You sure are an expert on cocaine. You are all gonna be in a lot of trouble. What's wrong, Ronnie? You don't like blow?
Yep. Red Flag Ronnie Part 2 is coming right after this.
What is up?